I'm trying to remember which one, because don't you order like lots of stuff from me? Y'all know I got no pictures of nobody, right? Just letting you know.
Girl, I look like holy hell right now.
Nobody's gonna see you but me.
Alright, I'll come on for a second.
I pretty much look like holy heck myself.
Hi, love.
Hi. You look fine. What are you talking about?
You don't have a picture for me?
I do now.
We do now. Oh, now I lost you both.
Uh-oh.
I really hate this phone sometimes. Use your picture.
Hi, Laura. Hi, Judith. Hi, Barbara and Lauren and Carol Baldwin. So sorry. The talent was late. Just running a tad bit late, but I had to make sure I had a coffee. And then, of course, anytime I'm in the kitchen, the cats need to have a snack. So, there's that. Hi, Kay. Hi, Shelly, Angela, Jacqueline Spear. Nita, Carol said hello. And Angela said hello, too. Oh, Nita left. Well, her face left. Her face left. She's still here.
I did. At this point, I'm like, okay. I'm trying to figure that out.
Hi, Connie. Hi, Susan Duffney from Ontario. I don't think I've seen you before, Susan. Have you been here before? Well, I mean, talking. You might have been lurking. Hi, Diane. How is it down under? You guys are going into winter, yeah? See, that's how I should do. It's your first time? Oh, welcome. We're so happy to have you. Hi, Tamla. I should like live here when it's winter here and then live in Sydney when it's winter there. I just love the winter. Hi, Pamela. Pamela, your hair looks amazeballs. I mean,
so cute,
right? She looks cute as a bug. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Listen, I like long hair. I don't want to like, because I know Stephanie's got the long hair too. I like the long hair, but it's so cute on you. It's so cute. Hi, Mary from Lakewood, Washington. Kathleen is here. And Scrunchins is here. See, what is it with me and scrunchins? You know what it is? I love scrunchins. I want to know, did you tell me how you called yourself scrunchins? I don't even remember that. I think I'm allergic to your real name because I like scrunchins so much.
Sealy?
Oh, Sealy. Right, the color purple. You'd think I would remember. Scrunchins, Sealy, the color purple. Thank you, Steph.
You are welcome.
I'm so happy. I'm so glad somebody remembers. Hi, Regine. Hi, Kathleen. Kathleen Champ is here. Vicki Johnson is here.
Hello, everybody.
It's cold in Australia? Yeah. Hi, Heather. I know. And the color purple is like, I've seen the movie and read the book so much. I love it. Hi, Roberta. So I don't know how many people are actually sewing the sugar babies along with me. But tonight I'm going to be starting the left-facing sugar baby. I have all of my fabric cut out and ready to go, and we'll just see how much I can crack out tonight. I think it's always easier when it's like the second one. And the funny thing is, I was looking over the pattern again tonight, and she's got this whole section. It's really great. The thing is that I've done so many of her patterns, and in my head, I don't need any help. And she's got this wonderful section that shows you when you're putting the pieces together, which pieces are very important to keep, make sure that you're getting those joining in the right place. So if you haven't looked at it yet, look, I want to say it's like on page 3 or 4 in her pattern, and it's very helpful. So when I'm putting this together, I think I'm going to pull that out and we'll kind of go over that together. And okay, so I missed some people. Who else? Anybody got chicken fabric in their shop? You mean like fabric just with some chickens on it? I'm just wondering, because I have spring chicken actually coming. So Sweetwater spring chicken is finally arrived and being shipped from Moda. And so my shipment is coming. I don't have it yet. I'm getting something from Moda on Friday. I don't remember what it is, but since everybody has been really enjoying the box opening that I did, the one, I will make sure that I open that box on camera so that you guys can see everything inside. And the Moda boxes are always really great fun to get because they got like the big Moda sticker on the outside, you know. Nobody else know what that means, but when I'm driving up and I see Moda on a box, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Day.
Oh, Denise is here. She's joining us as she leaves work. That's awesome. Laura says that her neighbor has chickens and she gives her eggs, so she'd like to make her a lap quilt. So I don't know if you're looking for cutesy chickens or if you're looking for true to life chickens. The ones that I have coming is cutesy chickens. The true to life, go, and I'm not trying to be funny here, seriously, go look at Creative Notions because that's the kind of stuff she tends to have. She likes that stuff. So she might have the chickens that look like real life chickens. She might. I don't know. I haven't gone to look, but I think we got some. Didn't we get some in one of the Creative Notions boxes lately? Maybe like last month or the month before? I think we did. I think she did. So I would go check there if you're looking for a real life chicken. Marsha is here. I missed Marsha, I think. Hi, Marsha. If I didn't, then I said hi to you twice. Hi, Shirley. Netta's here. Yay. Netta might fall asleep. Okay. I've been told that I can put people to sleep. Do you want me to talk soft? I don't think I could talk soft. I could try, and it would go out the window in like 2 minutes. Who else is here?
Kathleen Jem, Sherry Geyer, Denise Sunquist.
Oh, Sherry. Hi, Sherry.
Linda Lovely.
Hi, Linda Lovely. Lovely Linda.
Teresa McBrayer.
Oh, Teresa. Oh, my goodness. You can ask Steph. I opened your package with her, and she got to see that gorgeous. Oh, I have it right here. Hold on, you guys. You got to see it. Yeah, you got to see it. So Teresa sent me, there's this little pattern that you can make with the fabric, or I'm sure you could use any pattern you wanted, but she sent one and it's really super cute. And then look at the fabric. Like these kitty cats are really cute. Look at this one with the little party hat on. That was Stephanie's favorite right here. And I mean, she sent a lot of fabric. This must be like a yard of each one. I mean, she sent a ton of fabric. So here they are all. Look at how pretty they are.
So pretty.
I know, right? There's the kitties.
Just...
I know, they're so adorable. And I love this. I actually kind of like that flower print.
I know, and I like that pop of like pink.
Yeah, right? And then it's just, we were both like drooling over it. So, yes. Oh my goodness, she sent me this huge thing. And then, wait, that's not all. Hold on, she sent something else. I've just put it away all over. But she sent me this Amazeballs book. Sewing scrap blocks with character. These are all foundation paper pieced. And oh, we both want this. Steph and I were like, we both want this little guy right here.
They're so cute.
And they are, goodness. Teresa, thank you so much. So amazing. We were I just was speechless. I'm like, I can't even. You guys are the nicest people ever. I just love all of you. So I wanted to share that. Thank you, Teresa, because I told Stephanie I need to send her an email. Have I sent you an email? No, I haven't sent you. I haven't had time to send an email, but I was like, so once when I saw you, I was like, oh, I gotta tell her. It's amazing. We both loved it. Oh, Mimi's here. Oh, I talked over somebody. I'm sorry.
I said, Vicky says she likes your earrings.
Oh, thank you. Got that in a Stitch Fix. They're cute.
Very cute.
What do you think of Sweetwater's timber? Yeah. You know what? Sweetwater does this. Sweetwater will have like, and so I kind of like it because I like that it's sort of predictable where they'll have like this realistic type like line, like timber, right? Where it's like, you know, they're in Colorado and they're like in the mountains, right? So they'll have like that kind of fabric where it's sort of rustic and whatnot. But then all of a sudden they'll have like one or two lines that'll come out like spring chicken and animal crackers, you know, and it's, you get the cutesy, like kid stuff that I love. And so timber, it's like, I like it. There are some parts that I like better. And I think that, you know, it's gonna be one of those types of quilt that you make for like maybe people who live in the mountains or whatever, and they have like a cabin, they have like a log cabin. And so maybe you could even make like a log cabin quilt. That sounds great. That's something you could do with timber that I think would be really amazing, actually.
That's a great idea.
Right? Because actually, now that I'm thinking about timber, I think it would look perfect. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I like it, but I like other of their lines better just because I tend to go for like what they did with animal crackers and what they're doing with spring chicken, because I like the cutesy and because I like how like when they put the cutesy on there, they look like hand drawn. That I love that. So I really love that from Sweetwater. But now I want to make a log cabin quilt with timber. Now it's like in my head. I'm going, oh my goodness, and it could totally be foundation paper pieced.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Hello, DECP Patty C. Like I said, the whole thing all at once. Hi, Joyce.
Know what the name of that fabric is. What line is the fabric?
Timber.
But a Sweetwater one.
Which one?
The cat one. Oh, the cat one.
Oh,
That one.
let me look at the selvage. Hold up. It is Marcel, Marcel, by Cecil Metzger for Figo. The Instagram for Cecil Metzger is cuckoo_illustration, and that's at COU_illustration. But the fabric collection is called Marcel, Marcel for Figo. Okay, I still have the itchy nose thing, guys. You can ask Steph. This has been going on for like a year. I don't know what it is with the nose. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, that.
Robin Boyd came in. Shelley Stewart came in.
Hi, Shelley. Hi, Robin.
What's the name of that book again, Yvette? Can you show it again?
Yep. Don't ask me to say the name of the person. I'm going to have to just show it to you. Sewing Scrap Blocks with Character. And then here's the name of the author. Please don't make me say that. I can't say her name, but I adore all her patterns.
Debendenko, Alicia Debendenko.
Dude, I'd have no idea. I was gonna show you guys. Look at this little guy. He's like this cute little kitty cat. He's little, and he's like smack in the middle of a big old block. Super cute. Are you guys trying to see this?
That's adorable. I don't know what happened to my video feed, ladies, but
that's all right. Yeah, I love this book. Oh my goodness. It's amazeballs. Hi, Patty. I don't think I said hi to you. G is here. And awesome. Woohoo! Shelly got Stephanie's package record time.
Awesome. Good to hear, Shelly.
Regine wants the penguin.
I was looking to see if there was any available, because it's so cute.
Yeah, like on Amazon or something?
Yeah, Checker.
Are you going to look at Checker?
Mm-hmm.
You might want to look at E. Shink, too. And you know what? Moda might even have it. It just depends, because Moda has a lot of good books.
Ooh, Checker's got them.
Oh, good. Perfect. I should probably buy some of those and put them in the shop, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do try to put some foundation paper piecing stuff in there. I was going to tell you guys. So I was able to finally get the Riley Blake templates for the face mask, the 3D face mask. I know it's like they're, a day late and $1 short. But if you're interested, I do have them in the shop. And I personally, I'm keeping one for myself because I did not make a lot of masks because I was annoyed. But when I watched the video of the lady making this mask and also like watching Adele Marie show us about it on a Piecing It Real video, it's like so super easy. I mean, I wish I had seen that one in the beginning because the ones that I made, oh my goodness. It was horrible. I couldn't make anymore. I made like 4 or 5 and I was like, no, I'm done. And all I kept thinking about with the people who were like making hundreds of them, thousands of them, I was like, oh, God bless these people because I couldn't do it. I was buying everybody else's. I have so many from, I could show you guys the ones that I got from Joy with Julie. I'm going to show them in her video too because I'm about to get a Joy with Julie. But I love her masks, and because I'm a girl and I have to have like a million different designs, I like buy a whole bunch from her. So I bought this one and this one. I think these two are double gauze, so they're very lightweight.
Oh, cute. Perfect for summer.
Yeah, right? So I got those, and then I got this guy. Can you see the glitter in there? Because I'm Yvette, and I've got to have stars and glitter. So there's stars and glitter, and then there's, like, blossom on the back.
Oh, how cute.
And then I got just one that's pink on one side and green on the other side. Because that's what I like. So anyways, those are the ones I got right now. I'm not kidding, you guys. I must have, like 30. I have a lot.
And what the fabric requirements are for Saturday sew along.
I don't even, is it on the pattern? This is terrible. It's my pattern. I don't even know if it's on the pattern. Hold on. Listen, I can't even remember my name sometimes. It's not even funny. All right, let me try to click on it and see.
Mary Jane said no, it's not.
It's not? Well, That's a good question. Hold on. Let me see if I can open an EQ8 and tell you. All right, let's see. Oh, it's not giving me any. That's interesting. I think it's because I left it as a block and not a quilt. Hold on, let me try to put it in a quilt. Do 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 do. Oh darn. This is what happens when you're trying to write like 5 patterns at one time. Let's see. 35 by 45. I think it's 35 wide. Yeah, 35, 45. $35, $45, no borders. Design. What the heck? Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Now it should tell me. Okay.
In the meantime, Yvette, they want to know, is there going to be a tutorial on the house pattern?
You've got to be kidding me. Y'all, that is the simplest little pattern. I did not do one. I can, I mean, I suppose I can do one. I'm sorry. All I keep thinking about is I'm doing inventory this week, so I have to be in at work at 6:30 in the morning, and I don't get off until about 5:30.
Ouch.
So I'm just a little tired, and that was today, tomorrow, and Friday. So I will attempt to do that. I know I need to. I'm also going to start putting together the video for the New York Beauty, which I am almost finished writing for you guys. Okay, so the way the pattern is written, the part that has the fairy dust, you're going to need at least 2 yards. And the part that has the blue, which one is that? That's the phosphor. So the blue phosphor has at least 1.5 yards. It's going to really depend on how you cut your fabric. EQ8 is not super great about calculating yardage for foundation paper piecing, especially for beginners who maybe have to cut like larger pieces of fabric. So that's why I'm saying for the fairy dust, you're going to need at least 2 yards, and for the phosphor part, and you don't have to use those fabrics, but for those sections, at least 1.5 yards. So at least 3.5 altogether, and you can like mix things up or do however you want. So that's where we are with that. And I'm thinking that's going to be really super fun. I can't wait, Steph.
Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
I got to finish taping up my pattern, but I'm definitely excited about that.
And that's this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time, right?
Yes, ma'am. And you can find it, well, everybody pray, because this is the first time I'm doing this, but you should be able to find us live on my YouTube channel and also live on Facebook on my free Piecing It Real with the TheYvetteRene page, not the private group.
Awesome.
Joyce is going to finish painting her kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah, the pattern is huge. It's it's meant to go with the spool, and you know, it's just, you know, well, it's foundation paper piecing. So huge patterns.
Yeah.
I'll probably have like a couple of little hints along the way, things that I just think of at the moment because I actually haven't made a pattern this big before. So things that come to mind while we're sewing, I will definitely share with everyone. There's probably going to be like a way to, you know, sew it down a little bit to hold it in place while you're piecing everything else, because you're gonna have like giant pieces of fabric, and in certain places it might be like flapping around. So I'll show you what I do when I have pieces like that. Oh, Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. Oh yeah, so you with the 5 fat quarters that you are sending, this is all piecing it real stuff, guys. We're having a swap within piecing it real. So the 5 fat quarters should be more than enough to be able to make the house and the backing and the binding. I mean, I'm sure even if you have to like piece it together, you can do it. That should be plenty. That's because that's a lot of fabric for that little baby house. And then it's up to you if you want to send it back. Like if you're going, well, I just don't like this fabric, I'm sending that back. You can do that. Or you can keep it. It's up to you. Or maybe we should talk about that in piecing it real. Karen is here. Oh, Karen is in Victoria. I didn't know that. Marguerite is here. Hi, Marguerite. Angie made 20 masks tonight. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Holy cow. Dark-eyed cream puff. Sorry, I'm going back. What's that, sweetheart?
Inga is here.
Hi, Inga. Heather says pin the crap out of it. Oh, look, Susan ordered from you and I both, Stephanie, and she got all the stuff already.
I know, that's so awesome. Thank you for ordering for both of us.
Yeah, but that's really cool. Oh, I know, Janice, you're not the first one to tell me I didn't put the square inch. But if you, the thing is, for this particular house, since we're just making the one little mug rug, if you print those pages all at the same time, it really doesn't matter what size you set it to. It's not going to change that much one way or another, and you're not having to fit it into something in particular. So it's okay on this particular project. But I'm going to go back, put it in, and then I'll repost the patterns. Just the one you have right now doesn't have that. But really, it's not that important on this particular project. Like I said, as long as you print all the pages in one print job, it's fine. Because they'll all fit together and they'll be okay. Hi, Janet. Susan likes the brush that she got from you, Steph.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Hi, Auntie Barb. Didn't I see? Oh, yes, look, Auntie Ann. There's an Auntie Ann and an Auntie Barb. I think I got everybody.
Shannon Way just came in.
Hi, Shannon. Oh, Del Marie is here. I didn't see you come in, Del Marie. Oh, she just came in. Okay, good. We were just talking about you, showing us how to make those masks with the Riley Blake template. Hi, Teresa Louise. I just got those Riley Blake templates in, if anybody wants them. That's what I was saying earlier, and that's why we were talking about you. Okay, so I'm going to start sewing, guys. So we can get something done here. I'm just, you know, I would just sit here and chit-chat all night. Oops. You guys should see Sami laying on the floor here. Look at you. You're so pretty down there. And you look comfy. Yeah. Is that as close as I can get it? All right, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Okay.
Teresa Louise came in too. Dorcia, Teresa Louise.
Hello. Oops. Hi, Dora. I just whacked my elbow in the thing. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna go in letter order, just for fun.
Jackie A said good morning from Guam.
Hi, Jackie. You guys, I'm thinking about doing the moths next. There's somebody on the Jellybean was showing how she did the moths, and she was putting something together with like the butterflies and the moths.
Is it the butterfly effect sew along?
No, this is foundation paper piecing. And so Lillyella Stitchery has the butterflies, which we did before we did Sugar Baby. And then she has Sugar Baby, and then she also has some patterns for moths. And I think they're about like the same size. Now I've already made something with my butterflies, but that might be fun to do. Or if you guys want to take a break from Lillyella Stitchery, we could try somebody else. You guys just let me know.
Martha Turner says she received a 40-yard factory bundle I ordered from Yvette.
Woohoo!
And it's beautiful. So the way it was packaged with the paper was pretty. Almost too pretty to open and use.
Well, I'm glad you did, though. Definitely want to open it and use it. Oh, poop. I keep hitting the camera. And throwing things all over the table.
Karen Neville says she's going to try a butterfly, then the Sugar Baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I really like how Lillyella Stitchery will give you different size, patterns on some of her things. Like this one for the Sugar Baby. You could do 5, 6, or 8 inch. I don't think the butterflies were like that. I think those were just 5 inch, but you can always change that if you want by changing the percentage of the size that you use. Like you can go up or down.
Denise says she was hoping to sew tonight, but she's too tired after work. She's just going to listen and watch.
Okay.
Susan O'Neill says she agrees.
Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. You moved, Sammy. Now you're somewhere else.
Dorisel says I'm not keeping up with finishing a UFO per day. One every 2 days or so. 20 more quilt tops to go.
Oh my goodness. You were trying to do one per day?
Yeah,
I think
I
I remember us talking about that, but my goodness.
That's fucking ambitious, isn't it?
That's ambitious, yeah.
Oh, Susan O'Neill Smith. Also, I feel like I need to make a disclaimer. There are just way too many Susan Smiths in the world, so I use my maiden name too. So O'Neill is just fine. Not trying to be a diva. Janet says she loves watching you sew. It's so relaxing.
Oh. I'm glad I can assist with relaxing everyone. It's actually pretty relaxing for me too, so.
That's good.
I love any time I can sew.
Teresa would like to see the hummingbird if you finished it. Do you have the first one?
The first one? Yeah, I do. You guys all like it. I'm on the fence personally. I think I'm gonna like the second one better.
Why? It looks great.
Yeah, I'm not loving it.
The green.
I'm not liking this. I'm not sure about the purple. I don't know. It's just not wowing me. That's all. I don't hate it. I just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not in love. But we'll see how the second one comes out because I did a little bit of changes in it.
Amanda Pine loves the gold spots.
Yeah, that's a good part of it for sure.
Teresa says she thinks it looks great.
Oh,
Karen
good.
Neville says it's beautiful. Shelley Clark says that it's pretty. Everybody else loves it.
Yeah, no, listen, I don't hate it, guys. It's just, I don't know. I'm not so fast because I was not ready, and that's totally my fault. I usually take a little more time choosing colors, and I just don't think I chose the best. That's all. Maybe once I have them together, then this one will be like, the bald-headed stepchild or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, well, I thought it was funny.
Wing it. She just did it was a dash and grab.
Exactly.
Teresa Louise says she thinks it would look awesome using the teeth.
Yeah. Maybe Teresa can do one of those. Show us what it looks like in the jelly beanies.
She's new to quilting. Wants to try paper piecing, but those little pieces intimidate her.
It really doesn't matter what size the pieces are. It's the same thing, and all you're sewing is a straight line. So don't be intimidated. I promise it is not hard. And you can always cut your pieces a little bit bigger if you're just not wanting to work with a small piece. You can just cut it a little bit bigger. And really all you are doing is sewing a straight line. If you can sew a straight line, you can paper piece. You just need to have, you know, a little bit of training in it. But really, the sewing part is not the hard part.
Teresa says, I had a feeling you'd say that. Maybe Teresa should do it. Good night, Netta.
Oh, night, Netta. Poor sweetheart. She's probably exhausted.
They upped her PT time, so she's probably worn out.
Yeah. That must be so exhausting, like physically and mentally. It just takes a lot out of you.
Sherry Fisher says she did the butterflies and the moth ones, and by the third one, she had the hang of piecing them. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Are you, Cherie, are you the one who posted your pictures of the butterflies and the moths? I don't remember who did, but somebody did in the Jellybeanies, and they're so cute. That's what made me think that I could maybe do the moths too, because I honestly didn't even know she had the moths.
She said yes, she's the one who did.
Oh, good. They're so cute, Cherie.
Amanda Pine wants to know she should use a sharp 9014.
You can use a sharp 9014. A jeans needle is good as well. 9014. And then, you know, to reduce bulk, you might also want to think about using a 50 weight thread. That'll help. It's not necessary, but it will help. Because it's just a thinner thread. It'll help everything lay flat. For those of you who are watching and have never foundation paper pieced before, the one thing I would have you notice is that it's very repetitive, which makes it an easy thing to learn if you just concentrate on the repetitiveness. You know, it's just place, sew, trim, press. Place, sew, trim, press. And you do the same things in the same order, and so there's just a really nice rhythm to it once you get it down.
Amanda Pine said, wait, I just missed what she said about thread.
I was just saying that if you use a lighter weight thread, then it also helps to cut down in the bulk on your project. Because, so like a 50 weight is a lighter thread than a 40. And you could go, you know, you could go down to an 80, but I don't think that's necessary. That's more like a bobbin weight, but a 50 weight thread is good. It'll help to reduce the bulk in your project, and also pressing your seams open when you're joining the pieces will also help to keep the bulk down. Sometimes it's just inevitable that you're going to have a lot of bulk, but there are a couple things you can do to help that.
Walker said she received her From the Heart FQB today from your shop. Beautiful packet, and you should be very fast. The candy you said didn't last long.
Got it. Not enough candy. I'm glad you like it. I love the From the Heart. I love it. That's one of my favorite lines. I love Sandy Gervais. She's just pretty much everything she comes out with I really like. So
Laura Beach wants to know if the haunted house pattern is hard. She wants to use it for a Halloween quilt. It was very easy. I found it quite enjoyable.
yeah, and have fun with the windows, you know, like put cool stuff in the windows. Have fun with it.
I just bought some glow-in-the-dark fabric. I should fussy cut some little skeletons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put a bat in the window.
Yep. Did you?
Spider web on the house rooftop.
Use some cool buttons and whatever you want.
That's Heather. I got glow-in-the-dark skeletons. Glow-in-the-dark skeletons, glow-in-the-dark bats, glow-in-the-dark spider webs.
I must have some kind of fabric coming that's going to have glow in the dark. You know, it's so interesting when you don't realize when you don't sell fabric, you don't realize how it has to be ordered. And it's like we have to order it so far in advance that by the time Halloween comes around, I don't even remember what I ordered anymore. And it's like by the time, you know, anything like Christmas comes around, I'm like, I don't even remember. What did I order? Oh, look, this stuff's coming in. I totally forgot.
Teresa Louise wants to know if the haunted house pattern is in your Etsy shop.
I don't think so. Is it? I don't think I put that one in the shop. I think it's only in Piecing It Real. But I honestly don't remember. Someone would have to go and check the shop. It would be under like FPP patterns I wrote or something like that. It's that category. But I don't share everything, at least not at once, because I like to keep things for the Piecing It Real people.
I do not. Let me see.
No. I don't think it is, but I just don't remember.
I don't see it in here.
Yeah. I think it's just in Piecing It Real. It's like one of the bonus blocks, I think.
It's one of the bonuses.
Yeah, I think so.
Mary Woods just came in.
Hi, Mary.
Dora Sales says she started making buttons in her spare time.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh my goodness. She's making buttons. That sounds like something you would do, Nita, sorry.
Wait, I was just gonna say I bought a mold for making buttons and beads
Yep.
out of resin.
I would totally expect you to do that.
Sometimes you just have to explore.
That you do.
I like to explore though, so just putting that out there.
You're very, very crafty. I'm like so totally jealous. You do everything. It's amazing.
I don't do everything.
Well, you do though, practically.
Well, I did decide I was going to try to cross stitch again, so Lord help me if it comes out really bad.
It's not.
It will. You wait.
No, it's going to be fine. I think cross stitching is another one of those things that you can just, it's like getting off a bike. You get on and it just comes to you. Crochet, not so much.
I don't know, crocheting for me is like riding a bike. I learned to do it when I was young and I haven't stopped doing
Right, exactly.
Robin says she wants one of my crafter granny dolls.
I think we'd all want one of those. Oops.
One day. I kind of put those on the back burner for a little bit because I had a couple babies I had to crochet for.
Do you always crochet for babies, or do you, is Stephanie not here? I don't see her picture.
I think we lost her somehow.
I was going to say, I don't see her little picture up there.
No, I don't always crochet for babies. Sometimes I quilt, sometimes I sew. It depends on what the person asks for.
Oh, okay. I saw the cutest, like... What?
Okay. A crafter granny doll. I get it. Let me finish the triangle crochet first, and then I'll do a crafter granny doll. Yvette wants one that's a cat.
Yeah, a cat one would be cool. Jellybean is over here cleaning his foot right now.
I can see him in the background.
He's like, I don't think you could see him. He's right there.
I can see him somewhat.
Oops, I just messed up where you... Whoop. Whoop.
Chamber came in. She said hello, everyone.
Hi, Bernie. Thank you, Amanda. FPP is also a lot easier if you don't have to film it.
It's also easier if your blocks are symmetrical. Because then, if they're symmetrical, it won't matter if you put them together backwards.
Yes, that's true. Some things are definitely easier than others to do.
Karen Neville says she's been crocheting like a mad woman since lockdowns, since the pandemic started. Learned when she was 12. What are you crocheting? Bernie Chamberlain says she wants a chicken pin cushion.
doing, JB?
MJ says she's working on a plaid flannel guy type quilt. Not sure plaid was a good choice. It may end up being a wonky plaid quilt. Been there, done that. There's a cute crochet pattern that does gingham check. Gingham checks.
You guys in the Jelly Beanies, have you been seeing what Ilba's working on?
All the crocheted blocks.
Yes.
The crocheted quilt blocks, aren't they fabulous?
Yeah, the gingham. She like was doing the gingham. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so cute. Like I just would never have even. I love it. I love it.
I think it's adorable.
Yeah.
Robin Boyd says, Yvette, the paper piecing raindrops almost done me in.
Really?
What was wrong, Robin? Did you have the little pieces kind of scooching away from you?
See, I just make sure I cut my pieces a little bit bigger. I don't cut them like that to like fit on the thing. You know, it's like I will make them a little bit bigger. I mean, I don't go like, you know, I don't use like half a yard or anything, but yeah, I don't know. I keep telling everybody that the small pieces are not that big a deal, but maybe it's just me who thinks that. I really don't think they're that big a deal. Because you're just, you know, you're just sewing a straight line no matter what. I have to rethink what I'm saying, I guess.
Harvey says, yes, it's awesome. Found Elva's blanket. Karen Neville says she's doing a baby blanket at the moment that is a filet elephant head. They crochet elephant heads. I bet that's adorable. There's a pattern out there that has little three-dimensional. It's a and little three-dimensional elephants that go marching around the border, tail to trunk.
Oh, that sounds really cute.
Adorable. Oh my gosh, it's so cute because it has ears on both sides and little three-dimensional elephants marching around the border of the blanket. It's adorable.
I would love to see that.
This says those sound like fun. Then again, any sewing sounds fun when the machine is gone. That's why I picked up other hobbies, so that I would have to be, you know, without something to do. Bernie Chamberlain, I learned to crochet when I was 6 years old. I taught myself to knit, so I hold my knitting as like a crocheter, but I also hold my knitting needle and my crochet needle differently than most. But my motto is, if you're getting the results you want, then you're doing it right.
Amen.
And nobody's going to tell you that you're doing it wrong.
Amen, girly. I say the same thing.
Karen Sharp wants to know if the Jelly Beanies is a Facebook group. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's a closed group, but all you have to do is answer the questions. And, you know, basically the questions are just like, how do you know about us? I just want to make sure that the right people are getting in. That's the only thing. So once you answer the questions, and then you're in.
Mary Jane says she thinks the small pieces are a lot easier than those large front pieces they're going to be.
Actually, you know what? I agree. I agree. The button is going to be a challenge. I mean, it really will. And give me the small piecing any day over that. But I'm gonna do it because I want that big button. And I had to get some, I feel like I had to make something that was going to complement what Stephanie had done. Because I totally love her spool. All I need to do with my spool is bind it. I don't know where I put it, but it's around here somewhere.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Patty. You said Patty, right? Yes. Good night, Patty.
Hi, Bernie. Bernie wants to know, why will the button be a challenge?
The button's going to be a challenge because the pieces that we are putting on are so large. It's going to be a challenge to keep everything flat and not with bunches in it. So there's going to be a whole lot of just laying it down, figuring out how to get it to the sewing machine without it moving a whole lot and shifting things that would cause like little bumps in your fabric or something like that. So it will be a little bit of a challenge. It's not impossible. It's just going to be a little bit of a challenge. Dora, yes, you can reduce the size of the button pattern. When you print it out, you can change the percentage to something smaller, and as long as you're printing it all at one time, it should all match up just fine. Because all of the pages will be reduced by the same amount, so you should be fine.
Beauty is going to be. Did I lose you?
Well, I see the NH, and I heard you, so you are still there. I just don't see your little face. Oh, now I see your table. We'll just leave it at that. Because your table looks like my table, so we'll just leave it at that. Actually, I'm sure my table is probably like 3 or 4 times worse than your table, so believe me. And I think y'all were all seeing it all back there before I pulled you into the sewing machine here. That's hilarious. Y'all, I have to tell y'all, I used to clean up before making videos, and now I figure y'all all know what my darn thing looks like. I'm not even gonna bother. Y'all just see it. Y'all see life as it is in my house. Or in my sewing room anyway. The rest of the house is actually clean.
Laura wants to know if they can reduce the button pattern, not make it quite so large.
Yes. You must have lost me because I just told her about that.
Okay, I got you. And did you tell Robin how large the American Beauty was going to be?
No, I didn't. It's somewhere around 16 inches square. Something like that.
Kathleen Crowa said hello from Milford, Connecticut.
What? Oh, New Milford. Okay. That's okay.
Missed the new there.
That's okay.
That's what happens when you're trying to read and piece at the same time.
I'm in Connecticut too, but I'm a little further south than you. Oh, poop. I'm sorry.
Oh, Bernie Chamberlain said she didn't hear how large the button was going to be. She was buffering.
It's the one that we're going to be making. My pattern is around 35 by 45.
Laura Beach says Because if your sewing space is messy, then you must be making beautiful things. Thank you. I agree.
That's it.
And Teresa wants to know, how is Jim doing? How's the diet?
Jim is like half a person. He's doing just fine. He's like all guys, where he can be on a diet during the week and pretty much eat everything but the kitchen sink on the weekend, and he's still losing weight. So he's good.
Kathleen Champ says there's going to be a new song in town at the TheYvetteRene and Stephanie Stitches. I like big buttons and a cannot laugh.
We're gonna let Nita sing it.
No, we're not. Not gonna happen. Put that $5 in there, because we could use a little pickup right now.
I like big buttons and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty button and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. You want to pull up tough because you notice that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I want to get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got make me so horny.
No. Where did we go here? Stephanie had stepped out. I think she had a moment. She had something she had to deal with. She's still lurking, but
yeah. Poor girl does have 4 children, She can't. Sometimes she just has to step out.
Mimi says, yes! I love it when you sing.
Who said that?
Mimi.
Oh, God.
Angela Bullock says it totally makes her day when you sing.
Hi, Nancy.
I'm sorry, Bernie. She says she can't hear very well.
Uh-oh.
Dorazelle says your new t-shirt design. I see it in the future. Nancy says, hi, Yvette.
Hi, Nancy. Oh, poop. I'm sorry. I keep hitting the darn thing.
Yeah, well, I can't make mine any louder.
They need you to be louder?
Well, I think that's what they're saying.
Because that would be on my side. I would have to turn you up over here. Hold up. All right, I think that's as loud as I can get you. Now you're going to be fairly screaming at us.
Seaside Mom wants to know why she's looking at your ear instead of Mr. Jellybean's ear.
Oh my goodness, Lauren! I haven't seen Lauren in like a cajillion years. So Lauren, what it is I paper piece every Wednesday now, so you're just watching me sew. I apologize for my ear being so prominent. The first time I did this, apparently everybody was looking down my shirt. So you're lucky you're in my ear right now.
You know, Lauren wants to know if you're making a butterfly.
This is actually a hummingbird.
Somebody wants to know if that's confetti. Is that the confetti fabric?
Yes, it's the ombre metallic confetti. By V&Co.
This one's going together pretty quick.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, I was more prepared this week by some miracle of God. Depends on how prepared I can be. And I don't even know how I accomplished that, but I did somehow.
Let's see. Okay. So someone asked if there was a link. I just put a link to Lillyella. And you can pick up the free pattern from Lillyella for the butterfly. And I do believe the sugar baby's also free.
Yes. And if you want more free patterns from her, toward the top where her menu is, you can see she has a link for free patterns. And it'll take you to a section where she's got several things that she has for free. And then please go check out her Etsy shop because she has patterns for sale that are completely amazeballs. Just so many. One of my favorite is Midnight Bite. I've done that one 2 or 3 times. She's got some larger butterflies, which are gorgeous.
Bernie wants to know, she says, you don't use a straight edge when you fold your paper back before cutting your 1/4 inch. I was taught that you do. Is that a preference?
Either way works. So whichever way you like is fine. I do my trimming after because to me it's more convenient that way. But either way works. Whichever way you like is fine. If it turns out the way you like it, like Nita just said, it's correct.
If you're getting the results you want, then you're doing it right.
That's right. I show you my way, but if you have a way that you like better, it's perfectly fine.
She says that's why she asked if it was a preference. It is a preference.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a preference, pretty much.
Some people actually try the 1/4 inch before they sew. I find that rather daunting. I choose not to do that.
Yeah, to me it's just, I mean, like you said, it's a preference. I've tried that before. To me, it just adds another step that I think you can just do after, and then it's so much easier after because, yeah, I don't know. It's just a preference. It's how I prefer to do it. But you basically get the same result, so either way. Also, like if you, like another thing to me was if you waited until after to do the trimming, then once you've sewn on the line, then it's already like sort of ready to fold right there anyway. So you're not having to use a straight edge to make it fold because it's kind of ready to do that already, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I always fold mine on the line before I sew. And then after you sew, the fact that you've sewn there makes it really easy to fold it over, so.
Yep. I don't even fold it first. I just sew right on the line and it just makes it fold right there. But, you know, like you said, it all turns out the same way. So it's really not a big deal.
Dorothy says, oh no, I just checked her site. Oh great, now more projects I need to do.
She is really great. She's like one of my favorite paper piecing writers of patterns. And now she's doing EPP. So if you like English paper piecing, she's doing that now too. In fact, I know that Nita is participating in her sew along for the, what's it called again? Butterfly.
It's called the Butterfly Effect EPP sew along.
Yes.
So if you're not comfortable sewing tiny pieces together by hand, I wouldn't attempt this.
Yeah, this is true. It's a hand sewing thing. It looks really pretty though. I can't wait to see yours because you do everything amazeball. So I can't wait to see it. Really.
Yes. I've been working on doing all the little, I don't know if you can see, but I'm making tiny little, those are my little
Okay, seriously guys, like if y'all think this is all tiny, don't look at what Nita's doing. You'd be verklempt right now. Oh goodness.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Can't help myself. I decided to try it.
I love how crafty you are. I'm telling you, I love it. And I love seeing all the different things that you guys do. So anything you want to post in Jelly Beanies is fine with me.
Sherry was trying to figure out if she could machine sew the Butterfly Effect EPP. I'm not sure you could unless you tried to make it into a paper piecing one, because honestly, I've gone down to about 1/8 of an inch seam allowance on some of my pieces because they are about as big as my fingernail.
There are actually a lot of people who have worked really hard to try to machine sew EPP things. There are some parts of EPP that they have actually found that you can do by machine, but you have to at least do all of the initial pieces by hand, like whatever it is that you're sewing, the fabric that you're sewing on the papers, that pretty much has to be done by hand. And then the joining is what they have been trying to do like by machine, where they're like putting them all together. People swear that you can do some kind of stitch. I don't know. It's like, look, if you don't want to hand sew, don't do EPP.
Right?
Because I don't know if it would really look right. You know what I mean? Like if you're...
It's okay, but you will see the occasional stitch pop through.
Yeah, you will.
And it's not as easy to keep everything in line if you do that.
Yeah, I think some things are just meant to be hand sewn.
Yeah, It's also the fact that the shapes are very irregular. Sometimes they're mirror imaged. They're not like squares or circles. I mean, they're not regular shapes. They're very irregular shapes. And sometimes when a piece looks like it might be symmetrical, it's not.
Yeah. But you know, where there's a will, there's a way. If somebody is determined to not hand sew it, they're going to figure something out. It may not look right, but they'll figure it out.
Denise Sunquist wants to know if anyone's getting excited about gardening now that spring is almost over.
Jim has already done all of our gardening.
Well, I ordered some peonies. I ordered some peonies for a friend of mine who lost her husband. His favorite flower was peony, so I ordered some of those, and I ordered some for my daughter, who really loves them. And I told them, y'all get them in before the end of April, so that they'll be okay. I planted my gladiolas and my lilies and whatever else needed to go out by the end of April. But everything else has kind of been hanging out. I just haven't really been up to gardening today. Or this year, it's not really been on my top of my to-do list. Lauren wants to know, what size needle do you use for foundation paper piecing, and does that paper make them dull more quickly?
Okay, so I use a 9014. I typically use a jeans needle, but you can use any 9014. It really doesn't matter that much. And I imagine it does dull the needle a little bit faster. But needles are so cheap, I really don't worry about it. And I'm a normal quilter, which means that I use my needle until my thread doesn't work no more. And then I go, oh, it's probably been a while.
You find yourself waiting until you hear that sort of like thump, thump, thump.
Yeah, and you're going, what the heck's wrong? Why isn't I? Oh, well, you know, my needle's probably like 4 months old. Because I just don't think about it. I really don't. And it's, or I'll do this thing. I'm sewing, and while I'm in the middle of putting on a binding or something, I'm going, yeah, next time I pull the thing up, I'm going to have to change the needle. And I completely forget about it. This is 4 seconds later, and I already forgot. So, yeah, it's just, I'm sure it does go faster, but my poor machine is so used to sewing with anything.
Container next to my sewing machine, so I remember that it's there, and it reminds me, it just the fact that it's sitting there looking at me, it reminds me to change my needle often.
Yeah, I should probably do something like that. Just like hang a needle right off the side of the machine or something. I don't know.
Tape it there. Tape a new one there so that you know, put a date on the washi tape. Put it under the washi tape, put a date on it. It says when the change.
Well, you know, because they're so inexpensive. It's not even that it's an expensive thing. I mean, I don't know why. I just don't think of it at all.
Until you have problems with.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're skipping stitches or something.
I mean, I should change the needle.
Well, now every time, anytime I have a problem that has to do with my thread or anything like that, it's always the first thing I do, no matter what, because I really can't ever remember when I changed the needle. I'm like, it's probably the needle.
I might need to do that this time.
Yeah.
Just maybe. It's funny how we just don't think about those things. We're just like, oh, yeah, okay.
You think it's just going to keep going. You know, it's just going to keep doing what it does, you know?
No need to work with it or, you know, maintenance it in any way, right?
Oh, no. I don't think I actually, my poor little machine has not been to the spa in like a couple years. I'm not even kidding. But I can't even imagine what I would do if my machine was not sitting right here. I don't know. I would be like, you know, I don't know.
The guy at the quilt shop that does the spa day stuff, he's like, I can have it back to you in a couple hours. Is that good for you? I'm like, yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
I'm like, yes, please, don't keep it very long. I need it.
I call them and I'm like, just tell me 4 seconds before you can start working on it. I'll bring it over.
Set an appointment date.
Yeah, exactly. To have the minimum amount of time, you know, that it's not sitting right here by my side.
See, but that's why you're supposed to have a backup machine.
I do, but for right now, it's like holding a bunch of fabric and stuff. There's absolutely nothing wrong with my other machine. Seriously, nothing wrong with it. I love it, in fact. It's like a powerhouse. I don't know. It's like when you have your, I don't know, you have your machine, yeah. I should just clear that all off and take my poor little machine in to get service, because I know she needs it. I could use a massage right now.
Bernie wants to know, where can she find the button pattern?
It is on my, it's on my blog. So it's TheYvetteRene.com. No www, just TheYvetteRene.com. And the very top blog post, it's the last one I wrote. It's on that post. Unfortunately, Facebook does not allow me to post PDFs, so I tried everything. Apparently, if you have a certain kind of page, you can do that, but I don't have that kind of page, so yeah.
Y-E-V.
No, Y-V.
Yeah.
TheYvetteRene. Hi, Patricia. I'm just going to finish this one piece and then we'll finish for the night and pick it up next week.
Okay. Come on. Thank you very much. I'm a little slower at this sort of thing.
You're fine, no rush.
I can't believe I just did that.
What'd you do?
No. No? Here we go. And there is the link. You can find the pattern there. Controls on my computer. Dorsey says, Liddy, what is that? Mine will fall apart if I cleaned it.
It's being held together by grease and dirt.
Curtis says, sorry, late, have to watch it later.
It'll be there.
Well, Denise says she's going to fall asleep on you soon.
I am almost done. That was the last piece that I was sewing on, and I'm about to trim up, and then we're going to close for tonight. I got to be up at 5 in the morning, so believe me, and I still haven't eaten dinner. Y'all know how it goes.
Not be me.
I did have some M&Ms, though, so I just want to clear that up. I have eaten.
M&Ms? You've eaten M&Ms?
I've had M&Ms, yeah.
Mm.
And some Charleston Chew. I had a little bit of Charleston Chew as well. It's the diet of champions over here.
Yay.
Well, you know, it was handy while I was packing orders. It was, you know, it's not convenient to have to stop and eat.
I understand that. But you know, when you don't eat,
I know.
body.
I do eat. I mean, I do. And normally I'm not going to bed until, you know, like 1 or 2 in the morning. So for me, eating at like 10 is like y'all's 7. All right. Did I even cut anything? I didn't even cut anything. That was embarrassing. Why did I not cut anything? It is open. Okay. Oops.
Thank you, Teresa Louise. Please, she's reminding everyone to hit the thumbs up. There are 90 people watching and only 50 thumbs up.
Thanks, Teresa. Also, if you're not already subscribed and you're having fun watching this, I would really appreciate some new subscribers too.
Nancy Beth says her machine is a Brother Innovus BQ950 and bought before Christmas. She's blind in one eye, so she can't see if the hook is bent. Any ideas?
If the hook is bent?
Yeah.
What hook? I don't know what that would be.
Well, if you can't see it, my suggestion is you take it in.
Yeah. I would suggest that too.
It's not something you should normally mess with if you don't know what you're doing or you can't see it.
Is that for like the self-threader or?
I know. The hook is what pulls the thread through the loop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I would definitely take that in too. Okay, so.
Automatic needle threader, so you can't. Oh, I understand what you're saying. You can't tell if it's bent. Frankly, most of us can't see that little tiny piece of equipment unless we get a magnifying glass. And having boys that have really bad vision, I have a monocular, which really helps. It's like a little tiny single binocular lens, so I can look at mine. I would suggest getting a magnifying glass and just trying to see if you can. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Again, that might be something you need someone to look at, and I don't think it's expensive to replace, but that would be my suggestion.
I'm trying to think how it would get bent, because I mean, it's not like you have to touch it. It does it automatically, right? Because I've never had an issue like that, and I've always had self-threaders. I don't know. Okay, here's my A piece. That's the little beak. And here is my B piece. This is a little face.
Itty bitty sliver for a beak, isn't it?
I know it is. He's a hummingbird, you know.
Yep.
And I have nut C, which is the beautiful wing.
I just love those colors.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this one a lot better. So.
Because it's purple and not gold, or is it the gold that was throwing you off before?
No, I think honestly I don't really like how this fit in. And then this green, I don't like how, for some reason, like for me, I just don't like that green with the rest of it. I like it just fine. I just don't like it with the rest of this. And I don't like how I put this peach here and it's right next to this yellow. And then there's a peach down here. So either I should have done all of it yellow or I should have done all of it peach. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like how...
Or you could have put that little triangle as red. Make him a red-throated.
Yeah, I mean, something that would have looked a little better. I just... And I'm sure it's going to... It's fine. I don't hate it. It's just I wish I would have made a couple of different color choices. But I still love him. I think he's great.
He's pretty.
Yes.
He's pretty.
Okay, guys, so we'll pick this up next week. Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern till 10 or 10-ish. I try to get to like an end of a point. We'll see what I finish. Thanks so much for coming. I really hope that you're enjoying this, and I know I am. I'm enjoying having Nita here.
Why? Sometimes I don't do much, but
you're keeping me informed of what's in the chat. Good night, Teresa. I'm so happy that you come. I'm so happy when I see you in there. What? Oh, good night, Carol. Good night, everybody. I gotta go. I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I need to go eat dinner. I got all this kind of stuff to do. I don't know why. I'm sitting here like I got nothing to do. Mwah. Love you guys, and I'll see you.